and it is late in the day. I took this test a few minutes ago. It is about 4:40 in the evening. And so I took an easy at home LH strip, and so I'm gonna go take a look at that, and I'm really hoping that there is a darkening of the line, because I feel like let's get this thing going. So anyway, let's go take a look and see what happened. Ooh, that is just too light. I hope that this really gets darker tomorrow. So I will be back tomorrow at 16, cycle day 16, and hopefully get a surge. Okay, so it is cycle day 16, a very late ovulation for me. I have not ovulated yet, but my temperature was a little higher than I'm comfortable with. It was 97.87, which is not quite an after ovulation temperature for me, but it's kind of close. So, but I know that I haven't ovulated yet, but I did get a lot of fertile CM last night, and so I know that it's approaching. I took an LH strip with second morning urine because, like I've shown many times in the past with my ovulation videos, it really can start any time of day. But for the most part, when you start testing, just to get things rolling, the hormones will pick up usually in the afternoon in the urine. And so, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, or, easy at home says, to start from 10 to 8 in between that window time frame. So, and then once I get closer and closer to my peak, when I see the lines getting darker, I start testing about 3 or 4 times a day. That's why the strips are so great, because they're cheap. So you can just test with those just about every time you go to the bathroom. But with the digital, I save it to about 2 times a day because, they're expensive and I don't want to waste them. So anyway, let's take a look and see what this strip looks like. And I might just take a digital if it's dark. Okay. It's definitely getting darker. I'm gonna go ahead and take a digital just because I have had lines that have looked like this before and the digital was positive. So I'm gonna rule out a peak right now. I'm just gonna take the digital just to make sure. And then otherwise I will do my afternoon testing with the digital today as well. I was very glad to see that fertile CM last night because I've had it for the last 2 days, but it was a lot more pronounced yesterday, and I go off of that as well as these ovulation tests and of course my temperature. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have a feeling it's going to be positive this afternoon. Let's see what the line looks like. Okay, that's definitely the way I want to be progressing. So hopefully this afternoon I will peak and then I can inseminate tomorrow morning. That is what I'm going to do. Okay, it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, cycle day 16. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be. Mainly because I took that just now, and that does not look good to me at all. So, I'm still hoping I'll surge today. So let's see what the line looks like. Okay, so the line is actually looking really good. I'm glad to see it look like that. So I'm gonna test later tonight. It's 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna try to test again at 9 or 10 and hopefully see a smiley face. If not today, definitely tomorrow. Okay, wow, this looks good. This is second morning urine. It is 7 a.m. on cycle day 17, June 9th. Yeah. So anyway, I think it's June 9th. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm gonna take a picture, see what the app gives it, and let's go ahead and take a digital. Okay, so the app gave this a 1.17. So I'm just confirming now with the digital. And I already feel a ton of pressure in my right ovary, so I'm thinking it's coming from there. Yep. Yay! Oh my gosh, I was getting really worried about being cycle day 17, but I don't care. I feel good about it. I feel like maybe my egg needed this extra time to develop a little more carefully than the others have, because I have not had successful pregnancies from cycle day 10 and cycle day 11 eggs. So yeah, I'm so glad to see this. And then I'm doing this for fun, so I'm gonna see what that looks like. This was completely reset with all 3 icons that came up, but I just like this being displayed for 48 hours. I like to look at it every time I come into the bathroom, whereas this one only displays for what, 6 to 8 minutes, and then, you know, but I do like to know exactly, you know, when it ends. So, but yeah, so that's it. I am on my surge, and I will be inseminating tomorrow morning, Friday. So Friday I'll be inseminating, and hopefully I will ovulate that day. But lately I've been ovulating almost at the 48-hour mark. So it could be Saturday morning that I ovulate, but I hope it's tomorrow. And this is turned off now, the pink one here. But the line, look at that line, it is so dark. So that's exciting. I'm so excited. 1.17 and digital is positive. Okay, this is cycle day 18. This is second morning urine, and I think it's lightening up. I feel very much like I'm about to ovulate in the next hour or two. Okay, so it's still positive. I thought it would be, but it's not done processing, but this is definitely a lot lighter. So I'm so happy. This means I'm not gonna have a 50-hour surge like last time. This is a 24-hour surge. I'm so happy. So I'm gonna take Hannah to school. I'm gonna come back and inseminate and hopefully ovulate sometime this morning. So it is almost 12 noon on Friday, June 10th, and I had very intense ovulation pain this morning. I looked at the clock, it was 9:06. I was driving home from taking Hannah to school, like I said this morning. So yeah, I ovulated in the car. So anyway, got home and inseminated at 10 o'clock, 9:57. I always like look at the exact minutes. So it was almost 10 o'clock and I inseminated. So yeah, the sperm are in. Hopefully they are getting to my egg, and hope everything is going well. So tomorrow, Saturday, is 1 DPO, and I think with my next video at the 7 DPO testing video, I want to include what my LH strip looks like on 1 DPO through to 7 to see, because it dropped off big time, not like last time. This morning at second morning urine, which is always like my strongest urine, it was at a 0.7. So the line still matched, but it was a huge difference. And yet I was still surging, like the surge was still in my urine, and I hadn't ovulated yet at second morning urine at 7 a.m. But it was lighter, so it was tapering off. And then of course I ovulated at 9 o'clock, a little after 9 o'clock. So I'm not gonna use any more strips today. I totally know that I ovulated. This morning's temperature was 97.35 or 38 or something like that. So tomorrow's temperature should be at least 97.9. That's just the pattern it's been in the past. I really have no idea, but I'm gonna, I'll find out tomorrow, and I'll include that in the next video, and I'll show you what the LH strip does along with my temperature. So that is it for this video, and I will will see you back at 7 DPO. Bye.